Hey everyone, it's Christine with Momspiration 412, founder of EduPlay. Are you ready to learn, create, and have fun? Today we are going to talk about donuts, and I'm going to show you guys a little math activity you can do with donuts, a reading activity, and also a craft that you guys can do, and I'll even share a little bit of movement that you guys can do with your kiddos. So what I'm going to share with you first is an activity that you can do with your kiddos, and it just really is allowing them to count, okay? So number identification and just really, that one-to-one corresponding, counting, all of those kind of things. This is a really good activity for them. So what they could do is they can count the sprinkles depending on their level. They could either write the number, or you could use the donut hole number cards, and you could take that number card and you could match it up to the right donut, okay? So there's a lot of different things that you can do with this, and I will share with you a video of my kiddos when they were doing this activity, okay? The next thing then you could do is after they count, they can go ahead and color the donuts and the sprinkles. So you could get a little bit of a lesson in, and then also a little bit of an independent activity where they're coloring by themselves. So that is a way to incorporate math with donuts. So that's fun, exciting. You could also, if you have donuts, you could also talk about fractions of how you're going to cut a donut in half. And you could share that with two people. You could talk about how you're going to cut it in quarters and share that. You can count with donut holes. The possibilities could be endless. So there's so many things you could do to, enhance this activity even further. When then we move to reading, a little reading activity with donuts. And because donut ends with that short U sound, I decided to create this one here, and it's just a little bit with the short U. So again, you could write the letters in or use the donut hole letter cards, cut the correct letter out, and what I did is I left extra ones. So you guys could write the letters in there, and you could even change it out. Obviously, for the word right here, we could put a U or an A here. Same thing with this one, a U or an A. So they could practice different short vowel sounds, okay? So t. So sounding out each letter and then saying the word together. And I will show you some of the videos that my kiddos have done with this activity because it is it's fun for them and it's about donuts. So again, after they practice this is one that you can keep and use over and over again. And after they practice, they can go ahead and color it. So there is our reading. There's one of the reading ones. The other reading activity that was created for this donut lesson was this one right here. And it's just blank donuts. And what they would do is they would pick a letter card, and you can print this as many times as you want. If you want your kids to go through each letter of the alphabet, go for it. If you want them just to pick one letter, for each one of these, so 4 letters, go for it. If you, want them to pick a letter and then write, I'll show you. Pick a letter and then pick 2 letters maybe for each donut. So that's what this is kind of for. So what they would do is they would pick a letter card, okay, from those letter cards that we have, and they could either glue it or just set it there. And once they have a letter card, say they pick the letter E, okay, they could draw a picture of an elephant the best that they can. You could write the word elephant, or you could get pictures printed out online, in a magazine, anything, of things that start with each of the letters that you guys have chosen. So this is good for the letter identification and knowing what words begin with those sounds. So those are the little hands-on activities that could be used as centers over and over again. The other thing that I'm going to share with you within this unit here is a donut craft. And all you need for this donut craft is a paper plate. And what I did is I am going to cut a circle in it. So I I almost cut it all the way through, but I wanted to show you guys. It's just a plain paper plate, and I just flipped it over. And then what I did is I just kind of took the circle here, and I just went around and just kind of cut that out. So now you have a donut hole. They could do something with this. I'm all about using things over and over again. So they could definitely find some use for this. You can make it like a Frisbee. Who knows, right? Possibilities are always endless. So the craft today then is to make this a donut by using paper, tissue paper, party streamers, whatever you may have. I have some tissue paper up here. We have some colored paper, construction paper, anything like that. This is going to be a good activity to let your kids rip. So that's a good fine motor skill to let them kind of really rip things up and glue. If they are in that early stages of using scissors, this is a great opportunity for them to practice using scissors because there's no lines. There's no way that they could mess up the cuts here, okay? And if you check out on the website, I recommend a lot of different kinds of scissors depending on the ages of your kids. My kids, when they first started, they had scissors that were totally plastic with no blades at all. So did they work perfectly? No. But it gave them that kind of scissor motion, okay? And they were able to learn that way. Then we moved up to plastic that maybe had a little bit of a sharper blade. And then you move up to maybe plastic still with a metal blade. And then you can move to like rounded metal blades and then sharp metal blades when they're ready. So there's definitely stages of scissors that would be used as your children grow up. And also just really monitoring them and knowing and sharing with them what scissors are used for, giving them the expectations of why we use them, how we use them, how we carry them. You know, that's something that I always talk about my kids with. We always carry them like this when we're walking around or moving with them. You know, there's all of those expectations that we need to teach our kids using scissors. So this is a great opportunity to use scissors and allow your kids to kind of explore with them, okay? But make sure they have supervision. So what we're going to do with this activity is we are going to take our donut and we are then going to just get a glue stick. And first before that, let me back up. You could take this donut and you could put a color here, okay, instead of just white. So I have some bingo daubers here, and of course I don't have a brown, but maybe I want to make my donut chocolate, okay? You could use crayons, you could use markers, you could use bingo daubers, paint sticks. The possibilities are endless with what you could put on the bottom. You could do a vanilla donut, you could do all kind of different things here. And then the paper is going to be like the sprinkles of the donut, okay? So I'm just going to leave mine white like a vanilla donut. And I'm going to show you guys here. So I'm just going to take my glue stick and I'm going to and you could just do one section at a time for your kiddos. As they're ripping, then they just kind of glue their sprinkles on. And they may not want to color the bottom because they may want to cover the whole thing with sprinkles, okay? And you guys can make it fancy. You can make it all different colors, paper, tissue paper, all of these different ways that you can make your donut, okay? You can even crumple them up a little. I'll show you that way. And they kind of like will stick up a little. So I'm going to take, like I said, just take tissue paper. I'm just going to rip it. I'm going to rip it again, and I'm just going to crumple it up so it looks like a little crumpled piece of paper, and I'm going to stick it there. So now your sprinkles can be sticking up too. So really, any way that your kiddos do this, it's going to work. It's going to look great. It's going to be an awesome donut. Hey everyone, I hope you enjoyed the EduPlay activity of the day. If you did, please like our page and subscribe below. Head over to the Momspiration 412 Worldwide Facebook group for more EduPlay activities and to join the Momspiration 412 community. And remember, see each moment as a chance to learn, create, and have fun.